everyone, it's Miss Wright with your second art lesson of the week, and in today's session we are going to look at colour mixing with watercolours. We'll get started right away. So our first group of colours are the primary colours. Now these three colours can't be made in any other way. You can't mix colours together to get them. They're like the starter colours, and those are red, yellow and blue. Now the secondary colours are what you get when you mix the primary colours together. So we can make purple, orange and green by mixing those primary colours. So to get green, we have to mix yellow and blue. To get purple, we have to mix red and blue. And to make orange, we mix red and yellow. Let's have a go at mixing our own group of colours. I wonder how many we can make. So this is our colour wheel. And on this, we're going to have a go at mixing the primary colours to make the secondary colours. You could use poster paint or watercolours or anything you've got at home. It doesn't necessarily have to be watercolours. So you can see I've labelled each one for you. So in this top little triangle here, little slice of pie maybe, delicious, you're going to have red. In this one here, you're going to have yellow. And in this one here, you're going to have blue. Now what we're going to do to this one in between is we're going to mix the colours on each side. So we're going to mix red and yellow to make an orange. We're going to mix blue and yellow to make a green. And we're going to mix blue and red to make a purple. Off you go. So now you've had a go at creating the secondary colours by mixing all of those lovely primary colours. We're going to have a go at creating the tertiary colours. Now here are the combinations of primary and secondary colours mixed together. So that's how you make a tertiary colour. So on the colour wheel, the tertiary colour is always in between the primary and secondary colour. So you might have red and orange, but in between you might have like a reddy orange shade. So these are called red orange, which is this one just here, yellow orange, yellow green, blue purple and red purple. So these sit in between the primary and secondary colours. So this is our tertiary wheel. As you can see, there's much more slices of pie in this one than there was in our first colour wheel. So what I would do is I'd start with red and then I'd go to orange. And then in between, I'd have a go at mixing those red and orange shades together. So we're going to have red, we're going to have red-orange, we're going to have orange, and then we're going to have yellow, okay? So we're going to mix orange and yellow together and try and make that yellowy orange shade. So it'll go in between it. So now we've got red, red-orange, orange, yellow-orange, yellow, and then we're going to have yellow and green like this, okay? And we're going to mix those two colours together to make yellow-green. Can you see where I'm going with this? So now we've got green and we've got blue. We're going to mix them together to make that lovely blue-green shade, okay? So we've got blue here and we've got purple here. Now in between blue and purple, we're going to make a really nice peacocky blue-purple shade. And then finally, you're going to have purple and red. And in between there, you're going to have the red and purple shade, the sort of reddy, purpley maroon shade. Have a go at that and see how you get on. Don't worry if you get some of the pie chunks all in the wrong order. It doesn't matter too much as long as you've had lots and lots of fun mixing lots of different colours. Now then, so we've mixed these colours and we've created some beautiful, beautiful shade, but now we need to talk about tones, okay? And tones is when we make a colour darker or lighter. And obviously with paint, we can do that by adding a little bit of black or a little bit of white to make the tone darker or lighter. What I would like you to do is pick a couple of colours. It could be any colours you like. I don't mind at all. And I'd like you to experiment by adding a little touch of black and painting a little swatch for me just here, a little patch of it. And then have a go at having the same colour and adding white to it and see what it looks like then. You will then be able to create lots of different tones of the same colour. So yes, we've got red, but we can have dark red and we can have light red. And I want you to pick maybe 4 different colours to have a go at that with. Once you've had a really good experiment and you've had a really good play, I would like you to tell me what happens when you add white to a colour. Does it get lighter? Does it get darker? Does it go green? What do you think? Okay. And I'm going to ask you the same colour for when you add black to it as well. What happens to that colour? Now then, you might have thought, hang on, there's a colour that I can't see on the colour wheel. And one of them is brown. Now, using your paints that you've got, have a go at making the colour brown. Now, this is a really interesting question, okay? I would like you to pick 2 tertiary colours, so your third level of colours, and see which 2 you can mix together to make brown. And I'd like you to tell me which ones you mixed and what type of brown did you get? Did you get a light brown? Did you get a dark brown? You tell me, okay? There's lots of different shades of brown, just like there's loads of different shades of green or blue or red. Now then, now that we've learned all of those fabulous painting skills, we're going to put them to the test and apply them to a landscape. Now, yesterday we practiced our sketching skills, didn't we? To draw a polar bear. And now we are going to create the polar bear's habitat. Now, we know that polar bears live in the Arctic. They live on the ice. There's lovely big mountains behind them. There's piles of snow. There's no trees usually because it's a tundra. It's a treeless area. But I would like you to have a go at getting a pencil and sketching out a landscape. So you could have a think about all those landscapes that we've looked at during our Arctic research, our cold lands topic. You might want to draw mountains, like I've said in the background, using like a jagged line. Don't worry too much about the detail. You could just draw the outline. And you might want to have some ground, some ice on the floor on the ground, for our polar bear to walk on. And using your skills from today, I'd like you to fill in that pencil drawing using your beautiful painting skills. And I would love for it to be quite accurate, quite realistic to what its actual habitat might be. So for example, rather than having a pink mountain, you might want to have a blue or a black or a grey mountain. Have a go at mixing some of those colours together. Now, when you've painted your beautiful landscape, what I would like for you to do is cut out your lovely rainbow bear from yesterday and stick him on your landscape, okay? How does that sound? Hopefully it sounds super duper exciting, and I'll let you get on with it. So you've got this whole page to use to create your landscape. But don't worry if you haven't got this printed out. You can always just use a piece of paper, a piece of art paper, a piece of cartridge paper, whatever you've got handy. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see your landscapes and polar bears on the portfolio section of Class Dojo. I can't wait to see your beautiful rainbow bears and your lovely icy cold landscapes. I hope you have a lovely rest of the week. We can't wait to see you on Monday. See you later.